everybody, and welcome to another week of Let's Talk. I am your host, author Dre Lett. Thank you so much for joining me for another fun filled week where we inform, inspire, and motivate. We get you going, get you going, get you going. So come on in and have a seat, a virtual seat, and enjoy the show. Every week, you guys can watch my show on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So as you can see the information down there scrolling, that's where you can watch the show. You can purchase my books as well on my website, which is dtlproduct.net, or on Amazon by putting in Dre, D-R-E space L-E-T-T, and looking up all my books there on Amazon. So I appreciate your love and support. So come on in. Yes, every week I have my virtual studio audience, and I always like to recognize them because they give me so much love and support. They watch faithfully every week, and I love them to pieces. So let's take a look and see who's watching tonight. Yes, Rockin' Richard Houston from Detroit. Absolutely. Hello, sir. How are you? Hubby says he's watching from the man cave. Love you, babe. And let's see here, my cousin Diane from Las Vegas. She is watching. Hello, cousin. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And let's see who's over here. Yes, our guest coming on soon. He's watching as well. And several of you are watching. I see you guys. Maybe you're too shy to comment or say anything, but don't be shy. We don't bite. We don't bite. Come on in and say something and enjoy the show. So, you guys, coming up, we have author Julian W. Carroll. He's here to tell us about the future of electric vehicles and charging stations. For those of you that may not know, yesterday was Earth Day, and President Joe Biden, he talked about the future and the climate. And, as you guys have been hearing about companies like General Motors and Ford and some of the wave of the future is electric vehicles. It's going to be easier on our atmosphere. So you guys, we got to get informed. We got to get ready. We got to get our coins together, as they say, start saving, because that's the way we're going. General Motors said that they're going to they're doing away with gasoline vehicles in terms of passenger cars. So we got to get ready. This is the way. So Mr. Carroll's going to come on and he's going to tell us all about it. That's my mission, is to make sure we are informed and we know what's going on at all times. So he'll be joining us in a little bit. So, hot topics. Oh my goodness, what a week, what a week. Lord Jesus. Okay, so I'm so glad Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all three charges for the murder. Yes, I say murder of George Floyd. So glad they convicted, got convicted. So we're just waiting here for sentencing. And, the way that I feel is justice was served. It really was, because the way that Mr. Floyd died was it was horrendous. It was horrible. It was horrific. So I'm glad that justice was served there. But what I want to know is, you guys chime in, virtual audience. I see my sisters joining and my mommy in love. Absolutely. So what do you guys think about this? What is going on with all these police shootings? What is happening? I mean, we had RIP to Dante Wright, who lost his life in Brooklyn City, Minnesota, Ma'Khia Bryant in Columbus, Ohio, Andrew Brown Jr. of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. We need police reform. I don't know any other way to say it. We need police reform, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I know it's controversial, but something has got to be done, because this is just ridiculous. We have a lot of good police officers out there. We do. We really, really do. But we have a lot of bad as well. So somehow we're going to have to shift out the bad and somehow reform what is going on. So, I was reading the Bible scriptures, and I thought about this, how it says in the Bible that, don't repay anybody back and get anybody back. And I thought about this in relation to the police shootings. When you guys get pulled over or whatever should happen, just conform. Do what they ask you to do, right? And I've said this on my show before. Do what they ask you to do. If they put you in handcuffs, if they slam you on the car, whatever, just stay cool, calm, and collective. Pray about it and go on. And if they're going to book you and take you to jail, go to jail. But guess what? If warranted, sue. That's it. Live and sue. That's it. Point blank, period. If you're doing anything that you shouldn't be doing out there, stop it. Don't give them a reason. They looking for a reason, y'all. They looking for a reason to murder and shoot us. So just Do everything right. Dot all your I's, cross all your T's, and just pray for them. And God said in the Bible, pray for them and vengeance is mine. So again, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but you guys, when we out in these streets, just do what we're supposed to be doing. Just be cool, calm, collected. They tell you to step out of the vehicle, step out of the vehicle. Just conform because they want a reason. Don't try and run away, drive away, or any of that craziness. Just they want a reason. So just stay with that. And while the powers that be work it out with police reform, meanwhile, we got to be cool, calm, and collected because they want a reason. They do. So moving on, what do you guys think about that? Let me know what you think. Oh, okay. So my sister said, I think we need or make it easier for the good police to weed out the bad out. Absolutely. We making it easy for them. That's what they want to do. So just stay calm and just do your part and try like crazy, as much as you can to just dot your I's, cross your T's, and just, if they're doing something wrong, sue. Point blank, period. Okay, so moving on to awesome news. You guys, this weekend, the Oscars come on. Woohoo! So excited. They come on. So these are the following individuals that were nominated for Oscars. I'm so excited. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman is nominated for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Oh, he had an outstanding performance in that movie. Oh my goodness, I hate to see that he's gone. He was such a good actor. R.I.P. to him. Actress in a leading role, we got two ladies. Viola Davis in the movie Ma Rainey. She was the leading actress, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And Andrea Day, yes, she did that in the movie The United States versus Billie Holiday. She was absolutely fantastic. She sung well. Her acting was, oh my God, that was a really good movie. So best of luck to those two women to see who win that category. And then we also have an actor in a supporting role, Daniel Kaluuya, in the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. He did an outstanding job in that movie as well. So you guys, we got to tune in and just root for those individuals. So I'm so excited about that. So you guys, as of April 21st, 40% of the US population has now gotten at least one dose of a vaccine. I'm so excited. Yes. And I know it's controversial. Some people may not all believe in it, but I'm excited because guess what that means? If we get to 70%, this thing could possibly go poof. If we do our part, oh my goodness, we can get back to a somewhat normal life. Encourage your family, your friends, your coworkers, everybody to get vaccinated. I know there's a lot going on with Johnson and Johnson, but those ladies, unfortunately, bless their hearts, some of them pass away and some are in the hospital. Praying for them to get better and praying for those families. But out of millions and millions of people, that was just a few. So they're going back to the drawing board to make sure everything's on the up and up. But Pfizer and Moderna, they're good. So y'all go get vaccinated. There's no excuse. Go get vaccinated. What's the worst that can happen, right? Either you get vaccinated or you could possibly end up on a ventilator in a hospital. I don't want to be in a hospital. I don't know about you. And even if it's just a common cold for some people, I don't know about y'all. I don't want to be sick at all. I don't want no stuffy nose. I don't want a cold, nothing. Point blank, period. So you guys encourage everybody to go get vaccinated. Please, please, please. We got to do that. So I'm going to look at the comments and see what you guys are thinking about the different topics that I just mentioned. What do you guys think? Let me look at these comments here and see what your 2 cents are. You guys, I like your feedback. So let's see what we got here. Okay. So Rockin' Richard Houston says, stay safe, stay cool. Absolutely. That's it. Point blank, period. Let's see. Does anybody else say something here? My sister says, I'm not ready. You're not ready to get vaccinated? No, you got to, because it's going to happen. They're going to probably say, let me see a vaccination card in order to get on this airplane or to travel. We're going to have to. I know it's not something we want. And I saw where Las Vegas is opening up, y'all, in June. Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus. So yeah, so if nothing else, if you want to travel to Vegas or wherever, it's just such a good feeling to know you're vaccinated and that, all is well. Let's see. Oh, okay. My sister says she's not ready for an electric vehicle. I'm sorry. That's what she was talking about. Electric vehicles are fun. They can be. I know they sound like a golf cart, but that's the way we're going. Could you imagine, now when you go to work, you're putting in 30, 40, $50 of gas in your car, maybe more depending on what you drive. And with electric vehicles, you come home from work, you just plug that bad boy in the wall and park it in the garage and wake up in the morning and get in it. No gas. I would love that. Yeah, you don't hear the roaring of the engines, but you don't have all that money coming out of your pocket either. So that's something awesome. Definitely. So we got to do that. Yeah, hubby says get the shot. Absolutely. We got to get the shot. We have to, especially our family and our friends. Just think this holiday season, God willing, we can spend it with our friends and family members that are vaccinated. Oh my goodness, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guest. Let me just share my screen with you all because I have to just really, really put him up on the big wall, so to speak. So, you guys, because this is a very, very smart gentleman. He knows what he's talking about, and we need to know, we need to hear what is going on. So, my guest is author Julian W. Carroll. He is a California State University Sacramento graduate with a BA degree in geography. Julian is a retired chief transportation planner with city planning and zoning expertise. He developed bicycle pedestrian paths on California coastal trails. He installed some of the first residential electric vehicle chargers in the Silicon Valley metropolitan area in California. Julian has over 30 years of experience in city and transportation planning for roadways, bicycle lanes, and zoning. He currently is working with residential installation EV charging companies such as REJ, EVgo, and ChargePoint. Everybody, please welcome Julian W. Carroll to the virtual stage. Let me bring him on in the room. Hey,
Hey, how
Mr.
are
Carroll, how
you?
are
What are
you?
you
How
doing?
you doing, sir?
What's
are,
up?
are you are you staying safe, washing your hands, wearing a mask, and staying 6 feet apart?
Yeah, yeah. I was doing that before COVID. You know,
Oh yes,
I had a mother who, you got to wash your hands 17 times a day. So it's
we
used
all
to it
had it, right? Did you wash your hands?
all the time. Still do
Oh
every
yes.
day. Don't take no days off.
Oh my goodness. I'm so
Yes.
excited to have you on to
Yeah.
tell
Thank
us
you.
all about electric vehicles and charging stations. I was just sharing with the audience that we got to get ready. This is the future. It's coming, whether we want it or not. And how cool would it be to not have to put gas in your car and spend all that money on gas? Just come home from work, plug it in the wall, go to sleep, get up, go to work, unplug it and go. I think that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So,
Well, it's gonna happen.
yes,
It's
sir.
gonna happen.
So, Mr.
Yes.
Carroll, what are your goals for the 21st century transportation? What are your thoughts on all of that? Like we were just talking about.
Well, my thoughts on transportation is simple. We're in a new paradigm, and there's many different ways to move people. It's about moving people and goods, and I'm expert in that. Okay, I've developed many state plans. If you drive through California, every bridge I pretty much designed or co-built in California. I was the branch chief from Oregon to Mexico, so my area included all the prettiest areas of the world: the coastal, Bodega Bay, Cuesta Grade, and San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, Fort Ross Jenner, Bodega Bay, Yosemite, Kings National Forest, you name it,
Wow.
I've had an impact on it. So yeah, transportation today is being changed. We're going into what we call electrification transportation. And most states are going to ban gas vehicles within the
Mhm.
next 6 years. So everyone will have to get an electric car, whether they want to or not. And something you said earlier, no offense, they don't sound like golf carts. You can't hear them at all. Actually, they're low frequency vehicles, which help calm your nerves. So the car has a lot of benefits, not just purchasing one. The driving experience is really what the electric cars are about.
Oh my
One,
God.
you save a lot of money with gasoline. Two, you save money the day you drive the car off the lot. Three, you have so many incentives to purchase the car, down payments, federal tax credits. So you can get up to like $10,000 or $15,000 before you actually even, pay your car off. So say you got a car for 30,000, you're only going to pay 15,000 for it. So those are some of the perks that go along with the transportation of electrification.
Oh, wow. That sounds so cool. I'm looking forward to that. I think that will be cool to save all that money on gasoline. So, is there help for low income and disadvantaged communities to purchase electric vehicles? I know that this book is geared towards African Americans. Is there help out there to help people to buy electric vehicles?
Yes, that's the beauty of what's going on now. As you've seen through the news, President Biden has already said that he's going to electrify the whole fleet of the U.S. government, which means cars, trucks, and everything. So that means the government's going to save a lot of money, in fuel charges. So by creating electricity, you're only looking at 7 to 10% per kilowatt, whereas gasoline is $4 to $5 or $3 to $4 to $5 a gallon of gas. So you want to switch out from that right away.
Wow, that's awesome. So there'll be things that will help low income families and applicant. That's awesome. I love that.
Yes, and to go further with that, low-income families have an opportunity to apply for all types of grants. There's a site called cleanvehicles.org, and they have applications where you can apply, and they look at your income. Also, they give you $5,000 down payment for a new electric vehicle, or $2,500 for a hybrid vehicle that's non-plug-in. So low income and disadvantaged people is the number one opportunity now, because one, all our areas that are low disadvantaged, whether they be Blacks, indigenous people, people of color, we all have breathing problems. And the number one issue with the electric car is to change climate, to create cleaner environments. So this car not only will help our breathing problems, it will also help our pocketbooks. Okay. So
Mhm.
that's why low income and disadvantaged people need to get involved. And that's why I wrote the book as a guide, because we need to be educated on this new green economy. There's opportunities for young men to become plumbers, to become electricians, to do sheetrock, because you're going to have to rehabilitate your homes. You have to rehabilitate your housing. And the electric cars are going to go along with that. So all of these are reductions to the carbon footprint. That's what it's really all about.
I love it. Creating jobs and opportunities. That's huge. That's huge. And you and I, we were talking about how we need to get ahead of it, because our community and other communities, we're always kind of behind. We get on the train after the fact. So we definitely need to get on now and start preparing, correct? That's something we need to start doing.
Yeah, yes, that's something what I'm doing. I'm just, looking at outreach, trying to educate people on the electric car itself and on the electric vehicle charging station, because they go together. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to go out in the middle of the night or the cold to get gas, or you don't have to borrow $20 from your mother or your father or your cousin. You can charge at your home, and
Mm,
you're going to charge during the lowest peak periods of electricity. So that would be between the hours of 12 and 7 a.m. So a standard home charger only takes 2 hours to charge your car. So if you get a special rate from your power company, whether it be Georgia Power, San Diego Power, Pacific Gas and Electric, whomever your power company is, they have special rates for electric vehicles. So you can end up paying like maybe 9 to 10 cents a kilowatt, just only for 2 hours. So think about it, $30 versus 7. So
yeah, that sounds
that's the
good.
difference. Yeah, it's a big difference.
Mm,
And when you take your car to have it serviced, you're not going to have to have an insurance policy for $1,000, like you have on a Lexus or a Mercedes, your cost is going to be like $100, 70, $80. Okay.
Wow.
So you think about that extra 400, 500 or 700, that's groceries, some money in the bank.
Mhm.
And also you can help your family, so these times are important. These electric cars are going to be able, you can make money with them. You can go do Uber, you can do Lyft, you can be a caregiver, like in low income and disadvantaged communities. A lot of people help elderly people, take them shopping, take them to get medicine. All of these things can happen in the community and inspire you to drive electric, save money, make money, and improve your life. Okay. And I'm looking at it from another perspective. We need to invest in the technology. This is another way Black people can become wealthy. You can invest in the battery technology. You can invest in the lithium. You can invest in the materials that are used for the car. You can invest in venture capitalists who invest in them. So, stocks are going up now.
Wow.
It's an opportunity. Opportunities everywhere. There's a nonprofit group called Veloz, VELOZ.org, and they have at least 40 vehicles where you can look at the price and all of the rebates and tax credits that you can get when purchasing the car. So there's opportunities for low and income advantaged people to get a new car and to have a car that won't break down. Remember, you worked for GM, so you can tell the story of how people are crippled by having to fix their car, and the car continue to break down, and they can't even feed their food for their family because they have to fix the car to get around. So that's another area where the electric vehicle can be helpful.
Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. And I was watching something on the news the other night where I think it was California or Nevada that it's a plethora of lithium out there, and they're getting all this lithium to make more electric cars. So I see the wave coming. And you're right, we got to get ready. We got to get prepared to ride the wave with everybody else, right? So, how can African Americans get involved in transforming the U.S. transportation network and landscape? I know you talked about investing and just really reading and staying on top of things and going to the websites. And I know you wrote a great book about it. What would your suggestions be?
Well, my suggestion would be research.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of people, don't understand that they have phones, and your phone is a new encyclopedia. Okay.
Mhm.
All you have to do is push on Google Voice and hit the microphone and ask that voice, I want to know about everything that deals with electric vehicles, the cost of them. How do I get involved? Blam, everything files up.
Yeah.
But with me, I would suggest that you go to the U.S. Department of Energy website. And on that website, it'll lead you to all of any information on electrical vehicles, how to get tax credits, how to get down payments. And as I suggest again, velos.org, EV for all, EV for everyone. So there's groups like Chevron, even involved, General Motors, Volkswagen. They have put this consortium together called Electrify America. And through that consortium, they've created a business model where you can only charge like between 7 to 10% per kilowatt. So every American can afford to charge. They're also including incentives to purchase a car. GM is offering $10,000 and $500 to purchase a car. They just created a truck that go 500 miles an hour. All your trucking companies are going to be electrical. So it's up to us to get involved in something that is a revolution. There's going to be jobs created by General Motors and new plants. It's an opportunity for millenniums to design new cars. That's what I'm trying to get us involved in, to design new cars, to buy a Tesla dealership, to buy GM dealerships. See, we have over $100 trillion economy amongst ourselves, and we need to start coming together. We need to start doing growth funds, group funds, and invest in each other. there are several young entrepreneurs. Like there's one young man named Joshua Aviv. He's created a portable charger where if you call AAA and you're out of range of mile charging, they can come and charge your car within minutes.
Wow.
This is a brother. Okay. Then there's a sister that I'd like to introduce you to, Dr. Evie Shelley. She's created an e-mobility company where she goes into low and disadvantaged neighborhoods in Detroit and Ohio and Maryland. And she's educating people on the opportunities through electrification of transportation. Then you have Charger Helper, a young lady named Camila Terry. She's creating $80,000 jobs for entry level, $40 an hour for people who want to learn how to troubleshoot and work on charging stations. So
Wow.
it's people out there moving of color to create opportunities for ourselves. Tesla has put millions into HBCs in Texas now. So Texas Southern, Wiley College, all these colleges are going to be able, their engineering departments are going to help Elon Musk design spaceships, loops,
Wow.
high-speed trains. So this is what I'm saying. We need to get involved now.
Oh my goodness. That just got me so excited just hearing about the opportunities that are out there that's available. You know, we always say, well, it's not fair to us and different people got on before we did and here you are, sharing all of that. So you guys listen up. This is good stuff. I love it. So tell us more about the new Green Deal or EV evolution, investing over $1 trillion in new green economy. I know you just talked about Elon Musk and some of the others. What's going on with that?
Well, basically, America and the United States have committed to what they call net energy, zero net energy. And what that means is that all facilities, buildings, they're called facilities, will have to meet a certain standard of building criteria, meaning you have to have higher R levels of insulation. You have to have certain sheetrock to put in. You have to put in triple and double pane windows to trap light. So all of these new components will help cut down on carbon in the environment. So that's where the jobs are going to be. Okay, electricians, plumbing, sheetrocking, cement finishers, all of those are going to come with net zero. Okay. Then when you come to electrification of the car, then you have other types of professionals can be developed from there. Accountants, scientists, metallurgists, physicists, all these type of people will be involved. People doing code, people doing marketing, people doing social marketing. So this is why millenniums need to get involved. This is their chance to develop their future. So these are the reasons why you need to be involved in the new green economy. Everything is going that way. This is why hundreds of trillions of dollars are being invested in this economy, because we are retrofitting our economy. Now let's talk about social ills, all the things that's going on around the police and all that. This is good for it because Black people, okay, we're under the Fugitive Slave Act, okay? And that means people can shoot us or do anything to us wherever they see us, okay? Good enough. But we're in the house now. So if you're in the house, you don't need to be getting shot. You need to be in there studying. You need to be ramping up your knowledge, getting ready for the new green economy. Get off television and snacks and get with education and knowledge, seeing what this world is coming from. You got Bitcoin, you got blockchain, you got all these new things coming, and people are making hundreds of millions of dollars right now while we're out in the street wondering where to go. Okay. And we don't need that. We have a lot of intelligence. We have a lot of knowledge, and we have some talented people who have done good things in this country, and they have been Black and people of color. So let's organize ourselves on a positive tip and root out all this madness. We don't need to get involved in their issues. Their issues are above us, okay? It's not about left or right wing politics. It's about people being left. You left us behind, Okay. We don't
Mm,
have any computer knowledge. We don't have any math knowledge. We're going hunting and fishing. That ain't gonna pay no bills. Okay. Our
mm,
young people need to go to school and educate themselves to the new economy and come out swinging. That's what we need to do. And as kids in colleges everywhere, black, white, all types of colors that can get involved. That's why I like electric cars. It doesn't have any color on it. It's for all Americans. And if they're
mhm.
smart, they'll get involved, save money, and improve their household. That's it.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I can listen to you for hours. This is so, and the comments are just rolling in, rolling in. So tell us more about your book, Mr. Carroll. So is that all in your book, or
Yes, everything that I'm speaking about is in my book. My book
okay?
costs $3.99. I made it so everyone could afford it. So go out there
Wow.
and buy it. Okay, it's on gumroad.com/spear. And in the book, I leave you with a glossary of telling you all the terms that are involved in electrification of vehicles. I show you
Mm,
how to invest in them. I give you an idea of how to purchase a car, how to install a charging station. And if you go onto my site on Gumroad, you can take a 5-day free video e-course. Will tell you exactly how to purchase a car, how to install it, what we should be doing as people to get involved, and just a good book, okay? But it's a guide. It's not a
mhm.
book. It's a guide. And books are made to be put on shelves. Guides are made to be looked at and reviewed and also used for research. So the book is to get you to research about the cars and the charging station and make a good, choice.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's so many questions for you, Mr. Carroll. So let me
Okay.
scroll through. Okay. I mean, this has really got people going. I love this stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is
So
about.
so Rockin' Richard Houston, he wants to know what is the best electrical car now that you would recommend?
Well, I would recommend the Chevy Bolt. I mean, the Chevy Bolt is an outstanding car. It goes almost 300 miles to a charge.
Wow.
It's nice looking. It's a good car for a family. You can, store groceries. You can put musical instruments in it. You can take other people in there. And they've also making a new or larger electric car that's like a how would you say, a family vehicle. So that would go there with Chevy Volt. I would even look back with the Chevy Volt, which was a hybrid, but it's like $15,000 now. It's an excellent car.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great car. You can it's a hybrid where you have 50 miles to a charge and you got 340 miles backup electric generator. So you can go over like 412 miles, on a charge and switch over to the hybrid. So those are the cars I would look at. Kia has a good electric car. If you're into fancy cars, the Jaguar E-Type is a classic. The
Mm.
Audi e-tron. Volkswagen is coming out with some nice cars. Ford has great electric vehicles, and so does Nissan and Honda. So I would say Chevy Volt, or Kia, Jaguar, um, high end e-tron. Yes.
Oh, wow. Love it. Awesome. Okay, so Diane out of Las Vegas, she says, will there be a special outlet to be installed for charging the car, or will it be the standard 22 V, 220 volts voltage?
Well, okay. You see, what happens is when you decide on what type of charger you want, there are different levels. So when you purchase a car, a level one charger comes with your car, which can plug into a 120 outlet in your home. Okay, or you can purchase uh, a high end charger, which would require you to put a 20 240 amp volt circuit in your home, or you can do a 50 amp direct connect to your electrical panel. So there's many ways that you can charge your car. It just depends on how you want to charge, what level of charger you feel comfortable with, And exactly as she said before, they can plug into the circuits in the house, or you can have a special 24-volt amp circuit put in to plug it in. And the beauty of the charger, it's no different than any other appliance. It's like a refrigerator. It doesn't
Mm.
use energy unless you're charging on it. So it
Oh,
saves
that is
money
so
all the way
cool.
around. That's the point.
That is so cool. And then she also wanted to know, she said, how far can you travel on a single charge when, say, for example, you're going from Las Vegas to Los Angeles? Is it like a 4 or 5 hour trip?
Well, it depends. You have to look at the mileage where you're going. Okay,
Okay.
if the car is 295 miles to a charge. Okay, so if you're going to from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, I don't really know the actual mileage there. I know it's a couple of hours, but there's charging stations along the way. So you actually could drive 290 miles and recharge.
Mm.
And
Okay.
one good thing about charging stations, specifically one brand is Charging Point, you can make reservations for the charging station. So for say for example, if you're in Victorville and you feel range anxiety, like you're not going to have enough miles to go, then you just go into your app and look for all the charging stations located along the highway corridor, which is
Oh,
important,
wow.
along the highway corridor, and you type in where you want to go and where it is, and then you set a reservation. So when you drive up to that charger, no one else can even access it, cut it on, or nothing. It'll be waiting for you to plug in the charge.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God, that is so exciting. I love it. Okay, so Richard out of Detroit, he says he's a limo driver. What should he be doing to get ready for electric cars? Do you foresee anything along the limousine front?
Yeah, I do, Richard. I mean, that's an excellent topic because you're right there in the city. And I would suppose you drive town cars or something like that, Lincolns. I'm just guessing. Okay. So, Lincolns and caddies are all going to become electric anyway. So you might want to look into getting you a new electric caddy. And the beauty of that, Richard, is because you're in a business, you can get all the down payments, you can get all the tax incentives to afford that car. Okay. And in addition, because you're a business, you can get a low interest rate on a loan for the car between 3 and 4%. Okay.
Mm.
And write it all off. So, it, like I said, there's an EV for everywhere. Like with my company, we charge your world. That's what we do. Okay. EV everywhere. That's what we talking about. So, Richard, that's what I would do. You right there in Detroit, I get on some phones and you could be a pioneer. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh, this is
You're
good
going to
stuff.
save a lot of money because you can charge at your office, at your place of work, or wherever you do. You don't have to go get no gas. Think about it. Gas,
Mm.
$5 a gallon. You charge your car, it's only going to cost you $7 to $8 to $10.
Oh man, that's
It's
heaven.
up to you.
That
It's up
is
to
heaven. Somebody else said that reservation app that you mentioned, that's awesome. That's good to know. What did he say? Oh, my husband says, okay, I'm going to get the caddy and the vet. Okay. Oh,
you.
speaking
Yeah,
of sports cars, isn't Tesla making a sports car that will be an electric vehicle?
oh, all Tesla's cars going to be electric. They're getting ready to make a vet. You seen the new Tuscany, the Porsche,
Oh, I
or the
didn't see
new
that.
E-Train? They're all electric. Okay,
Wow.
the vet gonna be the coolest electric car when Chevy come out with it. Because
Yes.
Chevy didn't master, GM rather, didn't master the electric car. Okay, the Chevy Volt and the electric Cadillac got the same engine. Okay, they can
Mm.
blast them with an Audi 5. Okay, an A5 Audi. That's a real top notch car. So power is there. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not sacrificing power. It's not no golf carts. Okay, you have torque. Okay, and I mean instant torque, instant than a
Ooh,
gas wheel. So
I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Richard said he's on his way. He's going to
hey, we
start
love
filling
it.
out paperwork and stuff.
We
So,
love it,
so,
Richard.
so are you able to offer your consultant work for people if they have questions, if they want to call you? Are you able to help?
Yes, I am. I mean, we're Green Spear. I'm just one person. It's a startup, but I do consulting. We have a sliding scale from 20 to $200 because we're looking at people low income all the way up to banking industry. So, we I can consult on anything in transportation. I'm an expert, period.
Yes,
So
you are.
and I have the credentials to prove it. So the bottom line is, expert or not, you still have to do research. You still have to learn. You still have to keep open mind to new technology and to also innovation. And that's what I like to do. Keep an open mind, not to know everything, but try to learn as much as possible and share it with others. That's where I'm coming from.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Just spreading the knowledge, like you said early on, we've got to be ahead of it. We're always behind the eight ball. So this is wonderful that you were able to come on and share all your knowledge and your book. You guys, please go to his website, take a look, get ready. We got to get ready. Get
Yeah.
ready. Start
And go
saying
to the
it,
site.
right?
I'm sorry, Drina. Go
No,
to
you
the
go ahead.
site
I'm
and
sorry.
purchase the book, please.
Yeah.
It's $3.99, just top $3.99 in the box, and subscribe and take the free 5-day video e-course, even if you don't purchase the book. It's free. And tell your friends and go to cleanvehicles.org. Go to Veloz, VELOZ .org. Go to Spark Charge and look up Jason Aviz. Go to Nowhere and look up Dr. Evie Shelley. Go to Charge Helper and look up Kamala Terry. These are young people who are, making waves in the electric vehicle charging industry. And also there's Diedrich Roper, a former NFL player who works for ChargePoint. And, ChargePoint just went public.
Hmm.
Okay, $20 a share. Save up $100 and put $100 on them shares and save them. Okay, put $20 after that for share. SK Industries. Okay, there's many companies that I can tell you can invest in right now. Just don't think about the car. Think about everything that's around the car where you can improve your economy of scale. How you spend your money, how you help your family, and how you move into the new future. Because gas cars will be banned.
Yeah, I believe it. I definitely believe it. Somebody said you made their day. This is a great show. Oh, and somebody said, "What's the link for the book?" I'll let you do the honors and tell them where they can click on to get your book.
Yeah, at the bottom, you can see gumroad.com/spear. You can also contact me at greenspearpms@gmail.com. And you can also go on my website, greenspearpms.com. We're still developing it, and we are ready to help you get involved in EV. And I just got a new contract to produce a financial incentive clinic. So I'm going to be putting that together with a think tank out of Stanford called Terra. They're dealing with climate change, and they have a lot of different ways in which they're improving climate. And it's going to be exciting to work with them.
Uh,
So that is what's happening with me. I'm excited. And I hope that everyone out there will at least look into electric car. Go test
Absolutely.
drive one or take it virtually, or get your kid an electric car, get your grandparents one. So the market is from like 24 to 66. Some 77-year-olds are going electric. Okay, so remember, the car is a low frequency car. It will calm your nerves. The
Yes.
car pays off once you buy it. You don't lose money, you make money. So think about all the things you can do around the car and around the new green environment. And young people, husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend, design some cars, get some cars. Um, all these women that's buying this hair, stop buying hair and get a hair company. Buy an electric car and deliver the hair. Okay, young
Ooh,
people in low income neighborhoods, get an electric car and take the grannies and the grandfathers around to the hospital. Young men learn plumbing, learn electrical work so you can put in the chargers, so you can help rebuild your community and retrofit your community and get jobs. And,
Mm,
let's get going. I mean, we don't have to worry about this misery that they're sending us every day. We have talent. Let's put this talent to use. We have $100 trillion economy. Let's help each other. We did
that's
it
it.
before. We can do it again. And if you look at history, W.E.B. Du Bois wrote Black Reconstruction. Read that book and it'll tell you why you're experiencing the things you are. Um,
Mm,
Up from Slavery was a book to show you how to get involved in trades and take care of yourself. Booker T. Washington. Okay? So you got all these books. Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, show you how to have a diet. All of these things are important now. And then support your neighbors, support your community, and do something good for everyone. See, I'm Ma'at, and Ma'at means righteous, justice, and truth. Okay, we have 52 commandments to uphold. Okay, so you want to be righteous, you want to be justice, and you want to be truthful because the better you give in life, your next life is even going to be better. So it's all about good. Wherever you are, keep that inside.
absolutely.
Goodness
Absolutely.
will prevail.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God. I'm so proud of you. You guys, I have a little treat I want to share with you. This is Mr. Julian. He is very special to me. So I'm going to show you guys why he's special to me. He is my uncle. There I am. There he is.
Yeah.
So greatness runs in our family. My grandfather, Uncle Julian's father, he's 99 years old, still living, great guy, instills so much knowledge and things into us. So I'm so proud of you, Uncle Julian, for sharing your knowledge. The comments are still going. You're gonna have to go back and take a look at them. People asking 1,001 questions. You really got people going tonight. So thank you so much coming
well,
on. I'm so
well,
proud of
thank
you.
you. Yeah, well, I'm so proud of you and your daughter and your mother and my cousins. They've all did pretty good. And I'm happy for all of us. And that's because our mother and fathers and grandparents worked really hard to give us opportunity to be somebody. And they always told us, you ain't gonna be no heathens. You have respect, manners, and decency for others and yourself. And that will go a long way, because the Bible says, be of good courage, be of thy loving kindness. Okay. These things are important. Okay. And so you have to be courageous. You have to be of loving kindness and you have to be of good spirit. And that's what the times are now for us. No one
Yes,
can stop us but ourselves. Okay. And so
absolutely.
it's time for people to open up their eyes, love each other, help each other, share and care, and have empathy because we don't know what people are going through today. So we need to do that. Thank you, Drina, for having me
Thank
on.
you.
I love you.
Love
I'm proud of you.
you.
And I think your show is awesome. Okay.
Oh, thank
So
you. You
appreciate
guys
you. And
support his book. Go buy it. Love you, Uncle. Talk to you
okay.
soon. Okay.
Hey, have fun.
Okay, bye bye. Oh, guys, that was awesome. I'm so, so proud of Uncle Julian. Oh my gosh, a wealth of knowledge. Just knows his stuff. You guys support that. And like he was saying, we've got to get ahead of this, because you don't want to look up and we've left behind and we don't know what's going on. So, and it's for African Americans and other cultures as well, too, right? So you guys just jump on the bandwagon as soon as you can. So glad he was able to come on. I love you, Uncle Julian. So as we close out the show, I was just looking at what's going on and all the good, all the bad things, but I took it and I said, in life there's always a positive to everything, right? So whatever talent that you had, as Uncle Julian was talking about, plumbers, electricians, designers, IT, computer, marketing, whatever you're in, think about getting involved, because electric vehicles is going to be huge. Like my cousin Diana said in the comments there, Nevada has a plethora of lithium. They are really getting ready to start up this electric vehicle, and it's going to be off the chain. So use that talent that you have some kind of way to get involved and start investing. So I say this as I close out the show: stand out among the crowd by focusing in on your special talent. Now go and be amazing. Be amazing. And we can do this. We can turn all this negativity into positivity. So go and be amazing. So, as I tell you guys each week, do one good thing for one person each day, and you can affect 365 lives. Make sure you do that. Treat everybody good, as my uncle was saying, and just always look for ways to help others and always be there for one another. Make sure you go out and get vaccinated. I know some people have, feelings about it, but when you look at the things that you're eating and drinking, you question some of that. So, hey, what's the worst that can happen? Anything is better than being on a ventilator. So go get vaccinated. Get your family, your loved ones, get vaccinated, stay healthy, eat healthy, and do good. So if no one else has told you this week that they love you, know that I love you. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, and stay 6 feet apart. And until we meet again next week, and with that, I'm out.